Hey everyone, this is by far the best strategy for you to get to high rounds, 4 XP in Black Ops 6 Zombies on Shattered Vale. For this, there are some specific augments on your perks that you're going to need for this strategy. First one being Vulture, and you'll want to put on the Parting Gift major augment that gives you more ammo to wonder weapons, and the Picky Eater minor augment that will give you a higher chance of your current equipment dropping off zombies you kill. Its essential perk is Deadshot, where you'll need to put on major augment that will give you a chance of adding a bullet to your mag on a critical hit. Last essential perk augment that you'll need is Death Perception, and you'll want to put on the Critical Eye major augment that will give you a chance that a body shot becomes a critical shot. Now the next tweaks to your augments aren't necessarily required, but I do think they will help in the strategy. The first one being Double Tap, and you'll basically want to put on the Double Jeopardy and Double Time augments. This is because we'll be using wonder weapons for this strategy, and these are only augments on Double Tap that actually impact wonder weapons. The next one is Melee Macchiato, since the strategy will be using a melee weapon to kill the disciple, so I would put the Espresso major augment that will make your melee attacks quicker so you can kill the disciple faster. Jug, I'd put on the Reactive Armor major augment. This is because you'll be camping and this will really help you get out of any tight situations. For Speed Cola, I would put on the augment that helps you reload faster, as the wonder weapons we'll be using do take some time to reload. And I'd also change the Ether Shroud augments to have 2 charges, and for it to bring out your melee weapon. Makes your melee weapon do more damage and keep you in the shroud for longer. This will be really important for killing any disciples that spawn. Now for the loadout, I would use the drill, as this is the best melee weapon in my opinion, but you can use the knives or the nunchucks. These do well as well. Again, we'll be using this to take out any disciples that spawn, and you'll also want to have Ether Shroud on and decoys if you can. Now spawn into your game, open up the map. Whilst doing this, I'd recommend that you try to upgrade the rarity of your melee weapon and pack punch it, and you'll want to get the Wonder Waffer DG2 either from the mystery box or by doing the free Wonder Waff Easter egg. Don't know how to do this? I've already done a video on how to do this. I'll link in the description down below, and you can come back to this video and continue. And essentially what we're going to do is camp in this area where the Doppelgast is in the underground area. Again, if you don't know how to open the door to get in, that's in my free Wonder Waff guide. If you watch the timestamp in that video for getting the ray gun Mark II, then you will eventually come to open this door where you can sit in here. If you start doing this strategy before round 25, where the Wonder Fist spawns, you'll probably want to get Speed Cola at least, as the Wonder Waff takes absolutely forever to reload, and the zombies will overrun you while you reload. Also, the Wonder Waff will run out of ammo very fast, and I wouldn't recommend buying ammo, as it's practically a scam. So personally, I just would train around the Sam Orb until round 25, but generally the strategy here is to sit in this corner and spam the Wonder Waff. The Wonder Waff will spread its electric to any other zombies, so it doesn't really require much shooting, and it does unlimited damage. You're going to want to shoot any zombies that aren't electrified that either come out of the little hole next to you, or the ones that come to you through the main door. For getting a little pickle, you can like throw a decoy or get a Casimir and throw them. You can get a free Casimir in the left room as you come out of your camping spot on this zombie here in his hand, or you can just use Ether Shroud. Now if you're on round 25, the Wonder Fizz will spawn in that same left room, and the 3 key perks you'll want to get is Death Perception, Vulture and Deadshot. I would again throw a decoy or toss an Ether Shroud while you're doing this, so the zombies don't come and clot you. Obviously get any other perks you can, but those 3 are the core essentials for you to get Wonder Waff ammo back. How these 3 perks work in tandem is that Deadshot will give you ammo for your critical shots, but the Wonder Waff only does non-crit damage. What Death Perception does is it gives you a chance to convert these non-crits into crits, therefore giving you ammo back from Deadshot. And then Vulture on its own will give you ammo drops on the ground for your wonder weapon, as well as any equipment that you've got equipped that can be used to get you out of a pickle. I would also get Melee Macchiato for any disciples, and for these cases, if you do see disciples spawning, you'll want to throw any decoys or Casimirs, or using your Ether Shroud and basically focusing the disciple with your hopefully upgraded melee weapon. If your melee isn't very good at this stage, you can use the ray gun Mark II or the Wonder Waff. These are typically okay for the earlier rounds, but for the later rounds you will want to use your melee weapon. You can also go over to spawn and turn on the Rampage Inducer if you want this to be even faster, but if you're not experienced or you just want to chill time, then I would probably keep this off. It will still blaze through the rounds regardless. And it's a pretty easy strategy. I've seen that loads of people get to round 100 with this, even going for around 999 with this. So it's really, really effective. And obviously you'll get loads and loads of XP for doing this. So I hope this has helped you out. And if you want any more guides like this, then let me know. Please like the video if this helped and subscribe. Later.